Our final skill in the long division unit is learning how to do long division with remainders. Our remainder is simply a number left over because our dividend cannot be evenly divided by our divisor. Let's have a look. Remember our acronym. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers rare? Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, and repeat. Let's look at the problem 74 divided by 3. First, we're going to do that first digit. What's 7 divided by 3? Now, we know that 7 can't be perfectly divided by 3, and if this ever happens when you're doing long division, you want to think about 3 times what number can get me as close to 7 without going over. I know that 3 times 2 is 6, so that would be the first digit in my quotient. Next, it's time to multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. Now we subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. Check. 1 is less than 3. We're good to move on. Bring down our 4. Okay, now we have 14. It's time to divide again. What's 14 divided by 3? Again, 14 can't be perfectly divided by 3, so we need to think about 3 times what number gets us as close to 14 without going over. Well, 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 5 is 15, so we have to go with 4. That's the second digit of our quotient. Now we multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. Subtract. 14 minus 12 is 2. Check. Is 2 less than 3? Yes, so we're on the right track. Notice that there's nothing left to bring down, but we're left with the number 2 instead of the number 0. That is our remainder, and we simply write that next to our quotient with an R and then the number 2. So 24 remainder 2. In other words, 74 divided by 3 equals 24 with 2 left over, or the inverse of that is multiplication. 24 times 3 gets us to 72, plus our remainder of 2 equals 74. Let's look at another problem. 785 divided by 2. We're going to start by dividing with that first digit. 7 can't be divided evenly by 2. So 2 times what gets me as close to 7 as I can? 2 times 3 gets me to 6. Now it's time to multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. Then we subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. Check. 1 is less than 2. We can move on. Bring down the 8. Remember, just bring down that next digit, not the rest of the digits. Now we are ready to repeat. Divide again. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Multiply. 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract. 18 minus 18 is 0. Check. 0 is less than 2. We can move on. Bring down the 5. And repeat. What's 5 divided by 2? 5 can't be divided by 2 evenly, so 2 times what number gets me as close as I can to 5? That would be 2 times 2, which equals 4. Now we multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. Check. 1 is less than 2. There's nothing left to bring down, so that's going to be our remainder. And again, we write that R1. 785 divided by 2 equals 392, remainder 1. And that is long division with remainders.